Warriors t-shirt there. You must have bought that at a fantastic retail outlet.
And funny you mentioned that, Troy. Carlo Park Diehards, my one-stop shop for all my rugby league gear, so do jump online and give them a look. Some fantastic retro gear on there, all of your NRL gear, everything you could need for the upcoming season. So carloparkdiehards.co.nz, and give them a like on Facebook as well. Some fantastic nostalgia brought up on that page, and some fantastic memories shared of some of the great players who have taken the field all over New Zealand over the years. So and a big thank you to the Diehards for decking me out in my gear today.
Yep, I'll be paying for that budget for the next 12 months. Anyway, as we get ready now, Mangere East in their Nines uniform, getting ready to start the game against the Point Chevalier Little General side. And we're at the noon halfway mark of the day as the kickoff is not really well contained or executed there as the Point Chevalier player runs into the sideline, and there's a fabulous opportunity here for the Mangere East Hawks to restart. Let's see what they do with the ball.
I do apologise for not able to bring you the names of the Point Chev Little Generals players. The team list they've handed us is missing a lot of names and a lot of only first names on the team sheet and that sort of thing. So we will do our best to identify the players. A few of the boys we know, so we will do our best to bring you the names on there. In the meantime, it's a nice carry from the number 8 for Mangere East, Phil Lavumai.
Over on the field number 2 there, the green and gold clash going on is Waitemata Seagulls against Marist Saints. And that'll be an interesting clash as well if Waitemata maintain them a level of competition or the level of intensity that they've been playing at. Back to the main game here on Sports Safe ground number 1 as Point Chevalier are starting to ruck it out.
And Troy, you feel like if this Little Generals team is going to have any success, it's going to come off probably Utah Yoka in the middle. He's been their best player through the opening 2 games. He's extremely hard to tackle, and as we mentioned that, there he goes with a nice offload. But he's also got a bit of playmaking in him, so it'll be interesting to see if they can kind of feed off Utah and make some ground there. But in the meantime,
he needs some of these big boys to get a roll on off the for his shoulder. You know, they've got to bend that line a little bit and sort of move Mangere East around. Mangere East, they've performed fairly well so far, and I hope I haven't just given them the kiss of death, as that tackle looked a little bit flimsy. But Point Chevalier on the attack again, hitting out to just in front of the uprights, and getting ready for another quick play of the ball.
And now Yoka with the nice cutout pass. They got numbers, but it's spilt in the end with the try line possibly begging. Not too sure who the 15 is for the Little Generals, sorry, not listed on the team sheet. But Mangere East dodged the bullet and now work it out through Junior Marlow, the fullback. A nice carry up the middle from Marlon Purcell. Hard to miss with the blonde hairdo. And Troy, Mangere East, plenty of movement on the ball. We've seen that across their first 2 games that we have covered.
Yeah, and I think they've also, you know, I was fortunate enough to see these guys pre-season train as well. And there was a lot of effort and intensity around their training. Rob Nathan, the new coach over there at the Mangere East Hawks, was pretty well structured in his approach, and he had a couple of good trainers down there running these boys through their paces. So all of that gives them a good base fitness as they start leading into the 2017. Oh, massive hit. And there was a full stop on that one, and he gets up to play the ball.
Numia Tema, fantastic hit.
The number 6 is having to think about that. Maybe it's a water break. No. So, and I think as the day starts to wind on now, you know, the heat's going to play a part in it. You know, as we said earlier, the temperature is starting to rise, and some of the cloud cover is starting to burn off. Point Chevalier on the attack over on the far left-hand edge. And, And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there, we're 0-0. And, as I have a quick look at the scoreline there with somebody to sort of open it up. And this may be an opportunity here. No, he stepped him and didn't pass.
Yeah.
He's decided to go inside.
Possibly a missed opportunity there. Troy had the speeds to kind of up on the outside. The defence had pushed in, but in the meantime, he's kept the ball alive, and this is a nice carry to extend the play from Viliama Kavienga, who has played at the higher levels, and you can see that class. We saw him in the first game. He was one of Mangereeast's best as they feed it out. Misses Purcell.
Yeah, he made the Pirates' defence line look pretty ordinary there. He was all over the park, and they were just hanging off him. Let's see if they mount off a wee bit of that pressure. Sorry, Corey.
Step up the middle there, and I think our referee's got him for being inside the 10 possibly there, as the two boys exchange a few pleasantries. A little pre-season hello, perhaps. And Mangereeast now will receive the penalty, so a bit of pressure about to come on the Little Generals. And this time, Point Chev with the penalty. Utah Yoka trying to get up for the quick play of the ball. Just a little second effort in the tackle. And they'll tap and go. And the big fella now taking it up, but good first up contact from Marlon Purcell. Point Chev now out towards the left, and it's young Taplin with the ball. Shifts it to the left. Sione Fio, I think it was, with a nice little handoff, and he has been fantastic in the opening couple of games. But the cover defence from Mangereeast, has it done enough? We're going to have a little referee conference, I would think, here. We're going to have held up. So, excellent play from Point Chev, spurred on by Sione Fio out on that left edge. He's been monumental in everything good that they've sort of done in these first few games. He's been absolutely fantastic for them, along with Utah Yoka. As Taplin receives the ball now, turns the big man inside. But Mangereeast getting there in numbers at this stage. Taplin directing a little bit of traffic.
Oh, show and go. Did he sneak it?
The show, the go, the try. So Point Chev on the board with a nice try, and we've got the number down as Sione Fio. I know that's not Sione, so I'm not too sure who the try scorer was there. Sorry, as I mentioned, the Point Chev team card does leave a little to the imagination, but one thing we know is that Point Chev are on the board, and they take the early lead against Mangereeast.
Getting ready for the restart. Mangereeast will receive the ball, and it's really important for them now to have a couple of successful sets. And that's not the way to start it. Oh no, good regather.
He needs to get away from that.
He's done the Fiji, it's gone back inside, he's away.
And some great skill here, and this is going to be...
That's a classic. No, keep going. No, he's decided to give it away to the number 15. They've got numbers.
Excellent scramble from Point Chev. That looked to be a certain try by the time the number 2, Viliama Kavienga, broke. But Point Chev, credit to them. Excellent scramble defence. They're short on the left here if Mangereeast can get the ball there. But Howie Brown possibly takes a little too long to get the ball out there, and it's now been stripped by Utah Yoka.
They're going
He's
back the
into
other
a bit
way.
of space. Quickly reeled in by Etiloma Longi, the 14 for Mangereeast. And Utah quickly calling for a sub. He's having a bit of a chuckle there, I think, about possibly the pace he showed out there. But he did well to pick the ball off and go down the field. So Yoka off the field on the far side. He's frantically waving at the trainer to get a sub put on. And Sione Fio now, we just highlighted him earlier, a wrecking ball, still going. He's broken about 3 tackles there and eventually gets the ball away, but a clumsy error to follow it up. So Point Chev, they're doing some really good work, and they've definitely had the better of this game. Yeah, but as you mentioned, Troy, a little bit sloppy, and you know, we mentioned it's only a pre-season competition. This is far from their first team, but in terms of the standards of the club, I think they'll be a little bit disappointed with some of the basic errors going on.
Yeah, fair call, Corey, and let's hope now that the Mangereeast team meant to capitalise on some of that. You know, they've had some good breaks. There was a try that's gone begging down that far side from that breakaway, and hopefully they don't force too too many passes and they show a wee bit of patience and mount a wee bit of momentum to try and get a ball across the line here. You know, what's our score now? Still 4-0. And, you know, here we go. Is there an opportunity coming now?
And one thing that has been a noticeable improvement for Point Chev Little Generals, kind of from their first game to here, I guess, is their defence. There's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of scramble, and just as I say that, I put the mocker on them because Mangareeast have broken down the right, and they have scored through the number 11, that being Junior Afoa. And so just as I give the Point Chev defence a wrap, Mangareeast managed to break out wide, and it's a nice try for Mangareeast to draw even with a sideline conversion to come.
And this will be a tough kick.
As the hooter goes in the background, it'll be the final play of the half.
Not a bad attempt. And it's across the face.
And that'll do us for the half. So locked up at 4 points all between the Point Chev Little Generals and the Mangareeast Hawks here at the SportSafe ARL Nines, Stanmore Bay on Auckland's High.